So, hi guys, welcome again to another video, and for this video this will be a video tutorial of the chapter 6, which entitled the network layer. So let's start. This is just a background. So chapter 6, we have the network layer. Excuse me. So for this one, we have the exchange of data, and we'll just play. So the data came from the host and goes to the data link, which transport, which becomes segment, and network become packet, and for the data link become frame. So it goes to physical and became a binary number, and frame again from packet, from segment, and from the data, and going back to the other host. So that's the exchange of data, and with this going down, it encapsulates data from the binary number, which is for the physical, and after that it will forward to transport layer PDU between the host. So this is the routing. So if we reach here, it will encapsulate the frame here of frame, segment, and going back again to the data. So now we will be doing the characteristic of IP protocol. So we have here the connectionless, the best effort, media independent, and for the connectionless will be the no connection with the destination, and for the best effort we have the IP is inherently unreliable, and for the media independent we have the operation is independent of the medium. So that will be the characteristics of this, and this is for the connectionless. So For example, the giving of the mail. So the letter was sent to the mailbox, and by the letter was sent in the mailbox by the use of the postman. It will deliver to the letter will be delivered in the house. So just like for the computer, packet was sent to the next user. So next one for the best effort. Excuse me. So the packet, just like the in the connectionless, but there are some differences. But this is the packets is routed network quickly, and some packet may loss and router. And for the last one, we have media independent. So we have now a IP packet which go to the copper internet and goes with the copper serial and optical fiber, and from the copper internet again to the wireless router, and the packet will receive over the user or that one. So now let's proceed to the activity. So here we'll just click where's the IP characteristic suits in delivery method. So for the IP characteristics, so fiber optics cabling satellites is for the media optics. So does not guarantee the packet, so that's for the best effort, and no contact for the connectionless. And again, so that's all for the characteristics. So now let's proceed to the IPv4. So here we have the versions. We have different types. We have the version, the differentiated services, the time to live, and protocol, and the source and the destination. So let's type here the version, the differentiated services. Time to live, the protocol, the source, and the destination. So going back to our what we have discussed, so we have the version, the time differentiated, time to live, and this is for the IPv4 packet header. So excuse me. So for the version, it consists of 4-bit binary value set to 0, 100, and for the next one we have the we have the 8-bit field here used to determine the priority of each packet. So next we have the time to live. It consists of 8-bit binary value excuse me, that is used for limit used to limit the lifetime of a packet. So now for the protocol, this is the field. This field is used to identify the next level protocol. For the source contains of 32-bit binary that represents the source in IPv4, and for the destination, it is also just the same, but it consists for the destination. In IPv4. So let's proceed. So now we'll be answering this, and it is commonly referred to the hop count, so that's for the time to live, and For the identifies the IP address, so that will be the destination, and because of the recipient, so for the sending, and this is for the version, and here. So now let's proceed to the IPv6 packet. So just like the same here, there are some changes about this. So this is the available address in IPv6. As you can see, it has many zeros. So it's just not. We'll go to the packet header. Excuse me. So for the packet header, we have a also the version, the traffic class, the flow label, the payload length, the next header, the hop limit, and the source and the destination. So I'll not putting this because this is time consuming. So let's answer this. So here we have also some of the header fields. So lately I'll tell to you the many header fields. So in this activity, we just have a few header field that has been used. So now this is for the header, and hop limit is the size, so that's for the length, and for the version, and the flow level, and the traffic loss. So now let's just proceed to the routing. So there are, so let's just answer this. So here we have the excuse me, the elements of router table. So the time here is here in letter E because of it's 6 minutes and 3 seconds. So the source here was this is the distance of its source, so it's for the C. It is the network, how network was learned by the router, so it's for the A. And the destination network is the B, and the next hop will be the C, and this one is for F. So let's check. So that's all correct. So now let's go This is the example of router in CPU. So that's the router in the CPU. So now this is how we connect a router. So this is just a simple router. So in our laboratory, we have a 4200 series of Cisco router. So we have here this one, and the compact, the auxiliary, and the console port, the Ethernet, and the USB. So we have the interfaces, router functions, so let's discuss with discussion of this um, the this is for the connect the router, this one. So for the console is a management port that provides out of the band process in Cisco device, and the secure shell method for remotely establishing a secure CLI. For the telnet, it is an insecure method for remotely establishing the CLI. So now let's just proceed to this activity. So I'll answer first. So I discussed to you this lately, so we'll not just focus. So let's proceed to another one, which is the steps in we have 4 steps in this router boot process. So so first, step 1 sorry, step 1, we have to perform post, and for the step 2, we have to load the bootstrap, and so step 3 we have to load the iOS, and sorry for that. And for the step 4, we have to load the configuration file. So this will be the guide for us to answer this activity. So step 1, need to perform. Step 2, load the bootstrap. Step 3, load the iOS, and for the step 4, so that's all correct. So now let's proceed to this. This is the summary, so just check the video of the summary of chapter 6, then which is the network layer. So thank you for watching. See you again on my next video.